Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shay, and on this channel we talk all things from London and beyond. On today's video we are continuing our tourist spots on the Tube series. We did the Bakerloo line, and on today's video we're doing the Central line. Before I get started, I just want to say we've reached 400 subscribers on YouTube. I want to say thank you so much to everybody. If you've liked, commented, shared, subscribed, even if you viewed the video, I just want to say thank you so much. I've got so much more content coming for you guys. You have no idea how good it's going to be. Let's dive in with some facts about the Central line. So, the Central line is coloured red on the London Underground tube map and was opened on the 30th of July 1900. The Central line travels in an east to west direction, covering stations from Epping and Haynor in the east to Ealing Broadway and West Ruislip in the west. The total distance of the Central line is 46 miles, making it the longest tube line on the network. And the Central line covers a total of 49 stations across Greater London and out into Essex also. As you can see on the screen, we have a full map of the Central line. Unlike the Bakerloo line, the Central line has a variety of branches which it serves. In the west, you've got the Ealing Broadway branch and also the West Ruislip branch. And in the east, you've got the Epping branch and also you've got the Haynor loop as well. The core section runs under central London. Once you get further out into the suburbs, the trains run above ground. This is normally in the west, anything past sort of Shepherd's Bush, and then in the east, most of the network east of Stratford also. But it is important to bear in mind that the Central line itself is a deep level tube line. So it actually runs at quite a fast pace and quite a frequent service. So it's a very, very good way to get around London if you obviously are staying on the Central line. Starting east at Stratford station and going west along the Central line, the first place is Westfield Stratford City. So Westfield Stratford City is known as Europe's largest shopping centre, and it was opened in 2011 to coincide with the start of the Olympics, which was the following year. The shopping centre has over 250 shops, 65 restaurants, a bowling alley and a cinema. And it also hosts a wide variety of other things as well, events and activities there also. The shopping centre is very, very close to Stratford station. It's right near the entrance also as well. Please check on their website for opening times and closing times, as this may vary depending on what time of the year that it is. Also at Stratford is the iconic Olympic Park. So, this place needs no introduction. It was the site of the London 2012 Summer Olympic Games. Today, the Olympic Park hosts a variety of activities and venues. The most obvious is the Olympic Stadium, which is now currently being used by West Ham United, who are currently playing in the Premier League. There's also an aquatic centre. There's also an arena where they host like cycling and also other events as well. The Olympic Park has received over 30 million visitors since it's been opened. And it's been open almost 10 years now, roughly about 10 years. So if you're in the area, please feel free to visit the Olympic Park. It's free to visit. And I'll put the address on the screen also. But yeah, the Olympic Park is a great place to go if you enjoy sporting events and activities. A couple of stops down on the Central line is Bethnal Green Station. And outside of Bethnal Green Station is the iconic Victoria and Albert Museum. So, the Victoria and Albert Museum is a children's museum that was created in 1872, but the actual exhibitions and artifacts inside of it go back to the 16th century. The museum hosts a variety of things such as children's toys, exhibitions, learning programs for local schools, and many, many more other things as well. The museum is just outside the Bethnal Green Tube Station, so if you're in the area, I would recommend checking it out. And also as well, if your child goes to a local school in the area, they do lots of learning programs for schools as well. So I definitely recommend checking out the Victoria and Albert Museum in Bethnal Green. So guys, as we enter zone 1, we slide through into Bank Tube Station. Outside of Bank Tube Station is the iconic, hence the name, Bank of England. The Bank of England was opened in 1694 and it is the UK's central bank. At the Bank of England, they do things such as issue banknotes, they give advice to the government on financial issues, and they do things as well such as manage the foreign and gold reserves of the UK. The Bank of England also has a museum on site, which is normally open from about Monday to Friday, 10 AM to 5 PM. And it's a very, very good way for people to get customized to the history of the Bank of England, as it's been going on for centuries. And I'll put that on the screen as well. The Bank of England itself is quite a large building, so I would recommend that if you do go, please take in the full atmosphere of the building. And that is right outside of Bank Station. The next stop after Bank on the Central Line is St. Pauls Station. And St. Pauls Station is named after the iconic St. Pauls Cathedral. So, St. Paul's Cathedral was built between 1675 and 1711, and it's the highest point in the city of London. St. Paul's Cathedral has hosted many, many iconic events, such as the Queen's Elizabeth's Golden Jubilee and Diamond Jubilee, the wedding of Charles and Princess Diana, Memorial Day services for fallen soldiers, and many other things as well. The actual cathedral comes with a nice courtyard, which you can visit as well whilst you're walking around the grounds. Also as well, please check the website for any opening times, because this may vary depending on what time of the year it is or what time of the week. Next stop along the Central Line at Holborn Station is the iconic British Museum. So, the British Museum itself was actually created in 1753 and is the world's oldest national public museum. The British Museum actually was such a great idea that it actually gave birth to other museums, such as the National History Museum and also the British Library as well. The actual museum has many exhibits such as the Egyptian Gallery, the Roman Empire, and the Africa Galleries also. And also a very cool fact, the actual museum itself was once guarded by a cat called Mike, and this was in the 1920s. In terms of the opening times, the actual museum is normally open from about 10 AM to 5 PM daily, and I'll put the address on the screen as well. Next stop is Oxford Circus. I won't speak too much about this because I've spoken about this in the Bakerloo line video, as both lines meet at the station. But as I mentioned before, Oxford Circus is a large shopping area with many shops and retail outlets. I would recommend also going out to Carnegie Street as well if you enjoy your shopping. But Oxford Circus is the next stop. Outside of Marble Arch Station is two of London's most iconic landmarks. The first one is obviously the Marble Arch itself. So, the Marble Arch was built between 1827 and 1833. And it was commissioned by King George, I think that's 4th or 5th, please don't quote me, I'll check that out. And was designed by John Nash. It was actually designed originally to be the main entrance, or one of the entrances to Buckingham Palace. And the arch itself, an interesting fact is that only members of the royal family can actually pass under the arch or pass through it, basically. Very, very interesting fact. The arch itself today is on a little island surrounded by obviously the roads around it. But if you come out of Marble Arch Tube Station, you cannot miss it at all whatsoever. The other place outside Marble Arch is Hyde Park. So, Hyde Park was created in 1536 for Henry VIII to actually go hunting. Today, Hyde Park is a bustling park full of families, people playing sports, and many other things basically. It's like London's version of Hyde Park. I mean, not Hyde Park, sorry, of Central Park, sorry. Today, it hosts famous places such as like Speaker's Corner, and also it's got a memorial for Diana, Princess of Wales also. If you come as well during the winter, like end of the year, start of the year, there's also the famous Winter Wonderland theme park also. And it's open normally from 5 AM to 12 PM daily. Last but not least, on the other end of the Central Line at Shepherd's Bush Station is Westfield Shepherd's Bush. Just like the one in Stratford, this is a large shopping mall of more than 265 stores and restaurants. And it's roughly about the same size as Buckingham Palace. It's open mainly between 10 AM and 9 PM most days. And you can go in there and shop in a variety of boutique stores or general high street stores like Primark as well. I'll put the address on the screen, but it's outside of Shepherd's Bush Station on the Central Line, Westfield, Shepherd's Bush. Well guys, that is it for today's video. That is today's tourist spots on the Central Line. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I've got many more videos coming for you guys very soon. In the meantime, don't forget to follow me on my socials as well. I'll put them on the screen. And in the meantime, enjoy yourself. See you soon on the next video. Walk with me. Let's go.